Hi, it's Jane, and it is Saturday afternoon. We have just returned from getting groceries, which has, people are starting to get frantic in the stores. It's very interesting. Um, Someone had asked, and I think it was Cindy Moulter, that had asked what this blanket is, the name of the design. And this is actually from Fiber Spider's channel. It is the Every Which Way blanket that he did a tutorial on. And I think it's a pattern, and yes, I'm going to say the name, Ravelry. I believe it's called Fairy Slippers over there for those of you who are still on Ravelry. I downloaded it before the whole Ravelry debacle. And for those of you that are still using Ravelry, I do hope that they have got their website issues ironed out. I have been seeing a lot of posts that they are down, and then they're up, and then they're down, and so who knows what's going on there. So those of you that still wish to use Ravelry, that is where that Ravelry pattern comes from, I believe. As someone had asked, and I think it's Jenny's Creations, had asked about playlists that we had saved concerning this FTC YouTube crackdown. Would they still be safe? I don't know. Because if they are found to be child-friendly or kid-friendly, geared, aimed towards children, as we know, those channels will be demonetized. They will not have comments allowed. You won't be able to save to watch those videos later or add them to playlist. So it just depends what's in your playlist, whether it's someone that is considered a child-friendly or kid-oriented channel. And the biggest reason I want people to go sign that petition and also voice their comments on the FTC regulations page that is open for public comments until December the 9th is because it affects some of those family channels. There are a lot of family, kid-oriented channels that provide wholesome entertainment for kids. And I don't think they should be punished. They didn't have the web cookies. Wasn't them. It was Google and YouTube. However, as the one fella at the FTC stated in several videos, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. YouTube is the barrel, and the content creators are the fish. So that's where it needs to be a little clearer. I think they need to re-look at that. Because I don't know if a lot of you understand. I'm a monetized channel. I can go in to Adsense and I can generally pick and choose different genres of ads that I want. Let's put it that way. I can say no sexual, no nudity, those kind of things. I can say no psychic, no astrology, no entrepreneur. I can say whether I want them to be at the beginning, to be skippable, to be in the middle, to be at the end. But I can't choose whether or not they are aimed at children. So, that's all on Google and YouTube, where they place those ads. That's something I don't have the option of saying. I want no kid-oriented, kid-appealing ads on my channel. I can't do that. That is clearly up to YouTube, Google. Yes, YouTube is in it to make the money. I don't think that they will ever stop. However, for those family-oriented channels, vloggers, many of them have quit work and do this on a full-time basis as their income. So they are going to be negatively affected. I don't think they should be because, number one, they didn't target those children for the ads. They didn't collect the information. That was YouTube and Google. It is unfair to those channels. It is unfair to those people who have built up some great channels with some great viewing for us. I even watched some of them. So, you know, it's still kind of up in the air. But down below there is a link to the FTC blog about whether your channel, YouTube channel, is appealing to kids or not. It has some more information. I would go to that link. I would look at it. I would read thoroughly, click on all the links, read thoroughly, and then assess what you're going to do. Like I have said, YouTube is the beginning. Twitch, Mixer. No one is going to be unsafe from these because they are going to be writing congressional laws based on what this new regulations from the FTC are coming. And the child advocacy groups, while I'm sure their mission was clear, I don't think they really thought about those people who are going to be negatively affected and who rely on this as a way to provide income for their families now. So that's my main beef with this, because it's all based on 1998. We know that since 1998 there had been a huge, tremendous change in technology. And to be honest, our Congress governments, many state, local, and federal, are way behind the times when it comes to the technology of the internet. And I'm going to leave it there for now until we get a lot more information. I do not plan on deleting my channel, although I do know that I have 2 underage people that are subscribed to my channel. I'm still not going to delete it because majority of my YouTube viewership is 40 and above. So I have no problem with that. We'll take it as it comes. I did talk to a friend who is a lawyer. He read through some of those things and he said, yes, I can see why people are very wary and worried about this. And he made a comment about maybe content creators need to file a class action lawsuit against the government and the Federal Trade Commission. So, who knows? Things will be coming up soon. Okay, now I have some shout outs. I have quite a few channels, and some of these I have watched one video. I'm not going to be able to remember everything about these people. However, go check them out. Join up. If you're in lives, you know, like Madonna calls them, they're calling Grow Your Channel raids. Go for it. Sign up for these people regardless. You never know what will happen. And let's hope most of them are going to keep their channels. First is Crochet Creations by Christi. Then there is Crafty Grandma Gina. Liz's Lovies, Cindy the Crochet A, Bella's Custom Crochets. Bella has in the past done just little video snippets, but she has now faced the camera and pushed the button and done a couple of videos. As well as Chelle Crochet, she has done the same. There is Bobby's Crochet and Crafts. Now, Bobby, I will tell you, has one video up so far. And what struck me with Bobby is while he is talking, he is shirtless. He's paraplegic. He gets overheated easily. And some of us who are in the medical field understand that quite well about paraplegics and quadriplegics. Temperature gauges are a little off sometimes. But don't let that deter you. He is learning to crochet and he has some great projects out there. So give him a look-see and let's hope we can encourage him to do a few more videos. There is Sabrina Melodieuse. I think that's how it's pronounced. I believe she is in the UK. And the very first video I saw of her was her giveaway where she has on like an elf hat, and then she has this little knitted capelet on that is all Christmassy. So she does a lot in crochet and knit. That I do remember because that is the most recent one that I watched. And then there is Melissa's World of Xayoz. Xayoz. She is from Saskatchewan. She does a lot of crafts. She's into a lot of things. I just found her this morning, so please go check her out. And as below, down underneath in the description box, the first link will be to the FTC blog with those that information about whether your YouTube channel may be child-friendly, appeal to child, so that you can kind of read a little more about that and make decisions further from that. And then the links for all these channels will be below that. If you are on a phone or an iPad, I believe you have to scroll all the way down past all the videos that are listed to where it says see more, and then you can find those clickable links and go to those channels, or at least find the names if they're not clickable. I know my iPad sometimes I can't click, the site to go to the channel, but I can generally do it on my computer. And I think that's about it. My regular podcast will be a day early, as we will be on the road traveling with all the craziness going on out there. So, and if I don't see you before then, I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, a great holiday. I hope you enjoy everyone's the fellowship that you're going to have with family, friends. If you don't have someone that you can join, consider going down to the Salvation Army or one of those places to either help out or actually enjoy a meal with some other people. There are quite a few places in our area that offer meals. Walmart this year in our area is offering meals to our first responders and police officers if they are on duty to stop by and get a free meal. So I hope that your Walmarts are doing that in your area. That is a great thing. Generally, I will tell you, when I was working at a 7-Eleven back in Roswell, New Mexico, I made sure all my first responders, police officers, got their things free to eat and drink. And I felt that was the least I could do on my dime, because they're protecting my butt. So yeah, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. And remember, always choose kindness.